Good morning, everybody. So it's a Sunday morning here on Panay Island in the Philippines, in the Iloilo province, the Western Visayan region. Yeah, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day. At least we don't have a plastic wall between us, but we can't sit at the same table. Isn't that crazy? Man, Mel and I, we wanted a change of pace today. And we said last night, we're gonna go to Sbarro. Man, look at that, boy. Look at that lasagna, nice bread, and blueberry cheesecake, and some iced tea. Man, just look at that cheesecake. Yum, yum, get you some. Our mouths was watering for this ever since we talked about it last night, wasn't it? Yeah. So a little funny story. One of Mel and I's first dates was going right here to this place, wasn't it? And we ordered one lasagna only to share. And we have it between us, and we're new to knowing each other. And she's on one side of the plate eating, and I'm on the other side, and we're not talking. And I look, and I'm like, man, she's eating kind of fast. If I don't hurry, I'm not gonna get none. So I start eating faster, and she's thinking over there, man, he's eating kind of fast. If I don't hurry, I'm not gonna get none. And we ate that lasagna in record time. We both shared our thoughts later after we walked out of here, and we laughed so hard because we're thinking the same thing. Hurry, hurry. So at least we have our own now, but we're also getting bigger. Oh, that was some good blueberry and lasagna. I could barely eat my food, so I got mine to go. But Melinda, my gosh, she cleaned hers up.
Even I'm not gonna speak it. We know who the one went over there.
What? You ate as much as I did. You think that our viewers are honestly gonna think that I ate more than you?
I have a very tiny mouth.
Wait, where's my measuring tape?
And your mouth is like a vacuum.
Did you just say that I have a very tiny mouth? That means that you have a very tiny mouth? Man.
It means I can eat slowly.
Where's my yardstick? Well, we're in here finishing up, and I got my to-go here. At least I'll have a meal later. It was some good stuff, man. It was nice to eat something besides Melinda's cooking. Man.
I'm so tired to eat my cook.
You're tired to eat your cook also. Our viewers are like, show Melinda cooking this and get her to cook that. And I'm like, man, they have no clue how burnt out we are on those foods there. Yeah, we're ready for something different.
Seafood, vegetables.
Yeah, we were actually ready for this, wasn't we? To have something different. Yeah, because we would go to the mall, and Melinda would search out and find the exact same food that we're eating at the house there every day. The last trips to the mall, that's what you did, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, Melinda, that's all we eat. But we're gonna go to S&R and stock up on beef right now, right?
Because you're a meat.
Me? You're a meat eater.
Yeah.
That's why it's one of your favorite TV shows, is Meat Eater.
Yes. You need to...
We haven't watched that lately. We need to look at that.
You need to sponsor us the meat.
He needs to, yeah, give us this extra meat, huh?
Yes.
Big old caribou, yeah. You gotta have face covered, eyes covered. As long as I have shades on, I don't have to wear that plastic face shield. But if you don't have something over your eyes, you gotta wear that big old plastic face shield. Once I found this out, after that past video at S&R, actually S&R, where we're about to go, and the whole face shield thing there, I found out that they let you get by with a pair of shades. Man, it's been shades all the way, baby. She hates wearing glasses, even shades, but she broke out a pair too, so she don't have to wear a face shield.
Yes. I need something lacking in my.
Even though she got something so dark that she looks like a blind person walking around. Nice. Thank you. Enjoy. So I hit Ace Hardware in the mall, got a couple tools there, bought a couple tape measures I'm gonna give away to the guys working, and now back to S&R, go in here and buy some beef. Yeah, buy a little bit of grocery stuff for the house, but I'm gonna buy some more of that Australian and New Zealand beef. My Arctic cooler back here, got a couple blocks of ice in there, big frozen bottles of water, keep everything cold going home. Samsung Curved TV 127.5 for a, how big is that TV? What is that? A 65? It don't say the, I don't know, I think it's a 65. And then a 50 inch for 23.5 next to it. Keep these wrapped up, just keep people from sitting on all of them, wear them out before they get sold. Bayside sofa, basically 40,000. That's a sectional, 60,000 for that sectional. That's Serta brand. Concept Living, got real low arms on it, console, cup holders. The recliner, it says with tea table. Is that what they're calling the console in the middle? Is a tea table? I've never heard it called that. Outdoor dining set. Oh, no good. And the display's broke. Yeah. It's a soft plastic. Big Samsung refrigerator. This thing's huge. It looks deep too. All around cooling. Samsung digital inverter. I don't see a label here for it to compare a price. Maybe they want a salesperson to come talk to you so they can help you with CPR when you faint, when you pass out. They can call you an ambulance. So this is an American Home brand. I don't know this brand really. It's quite a bit smaller. It's a 4-door. Is that open? I do love all the trays in the freezer down there that slide out. I love that because you can organize so much stuff so much better. That is definitely a plus in my book. 4-door refrigerator. So that's 41,000. I gotta be careful of that music next to me. So that American Home 4-door refrigerator right there is 41,000, and this is the price that's up here. It says side by side for this Samsung, and it says plus a microwave bundle, so they must have some microwave going with it to take it then for 66,000. So let's see, 50,000 would be $1,000. Got another 12 on top of there, so you're looking at what, like, I don't know, just spitball it, $1,250 or something, under $1,300. I mean, really, that's not a bad price. That is a full-size, huge Westerner size refrigerator there. A little bit of specs on it if you want to see them. Then we got a Whirlpool 21 cubic foot side by side. Let's just round it and say 63,000. It's also an inverter. Got like a glass front on it, which is kind of unique. Different design, really. And I can see it's got some things that's going to light up right here when it's turned on. They're kind of hidden in there, but there's actually a display right down that hidden in that handle. Very large. Nice, very large refrigerator right there. We got this Samsung right here. It's the size of the one we have in our house right now. Yep, it's a lot the same as the one we have in the house here right now. Yep, it looks pretty much like our refrigerator, just a little updated front on it. That is pretty much our refrigerator right there, and the prices have come down on them. So that one is $26,295. So that has definitely came way down. These are not bad prices here in SNR on that, really. It's not at all. So that's under $600 right there for that. So it's American Home, $34,699. Don't see how many cubic feet it is right there.
20, sir. 20 cubic feet, sir.
How many?
20.
20?
20, sir.
20 cubic feet.
And for the dimensions, sir, it has a label here inside.
Yeah, let me get a picture of that label too. I like to have those so I can look that up. Get a couple pictures of it.
Oh, sorry.
I see they have just the ice trays, but do any of these ever offer automatic ice makers on them?
For now, sir, we don't have a.
For now, no. Okay. Does that have a model number so I can look up the dimensions online for this? Oh, right here. I found it. Paul, I found it right here. Just let me snap a picture of that so I can look that up.
Okay.
Do my little research. Oh, turn my camera back right. Okay. Thank you, Paul.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Holy cow. Eureka, boy. They have Dr. Pepper here now. Look at that Dr. Pepper. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I want to see where it's made at. There's those keywords I'm looking for right there. Plano, Texas. Right there. I knew it. I knew it. That is a jackpot for me. Funny thing is I shipped some here, and now I find those. Funny thing. I buy a bunch of stuff like this tang and mix it up for when they do the concrete pour that day. We'll do a big deal like this. It's like doing Gatorade. But right here is what I wanted to show you all. Bought this my last trip here to SNR, and Mel and I absolutely love it. This right here. Man, it's kind of like a jam or a jelly or a preserve inside. See, it's got pieces all in there. It's a lot like a jelly or a jam, but I would call it more like a preserve. And man, this is so good. They sell it here at S&R. I believe it's a product of Korea, of South Korea. Yeah, a product of Korea right there. I'm just telling you, this is wonderful. Put on bread or some toasted bread with maybe a little butter or something like that. But this has got an absolutely wonderful flavor. It's almost addictive. Mel and I, we really like it. So I don't know, I grew up eating a lot of these things with my family my whole life, especially my grandparents and all, and I like it. It's got whole big pieces in there, kind of like rind and all in there with it. It is so delicious. Anyway, to give you an idea right there, I'm gonna buy another one of these, and let's tell you, it's neat to try these new things. I like here that we have such a variety of product from so many different countries. Right here in Philippines right now, we get, being here where we are, we get stuff from America, but we get stuff from all these other neighboring countries as well. And it gives you a chance to really spread your mind out and try new things. We got some other brands of it here as well. There's another one there. So just earlier, right before we left the house, I told Melinda, I said, you know, we met this couple from Rojas City that they've got a condo here in Iloilo, and they got fish ponds and raise milkfish and raise crabs up in Rojas there, Rojas Capiz. But his wife stays in the condo quite a bit down here in Iloilo, and they come out to the house a couple times now. We met them over at one of Melinda's titas, one of her friends, and I really hit it off liking this guy, just enjoying him. Told Mel this morning, I said, you know, I really like hanging out and talking to that guy. I've never showed him on video. We put some of our private things on our day off or when we have company. We don't throw everybody on the camera, and I'm sure they appreciate that too. But just told her that before we came here, and we were here in the store just now, and Melinda said, I think they're here, I think they're here. And sure enough, they were right over on another aisle from us, and we just got done having a little visit. And he also has a band, and they play here in Iloilo. So folks, when it comes to washers and dryers here in the Philippines and throughout Asia, you're gonna find a lot of these little small, tiny washing machines. You're not gonna find really a dryer hardly ever. But I wanna show you the difference between like us in the West and them here, of how they view these appliances. This washing machine right here is a common little thing, like here in the Philippines, little plastic. And what it calls a dryer here is just a real fast spin, slings the water out of it. They got these little machines here like this size, not necessarily this brand, this size here, and this is pretty common too. These actually work pretty good, to be honest. But the machines like we've had for years in the US, this is a common American design, American style. In fact, that right there is called Maytag and American Home. I want to show you something about that here. Put on these dryers like here, it trips me out what it says. It says commercial equipment not for retail sale. Just what's considered an everyday home dryer in the United States is listed as a commercial item here. I mean, it's just a regular old dryer like we have in the US. And yeah, not for retail sale. All listed commercial quality washer, commercial washer, and again commercial, just for our everyday washing machine that we use at home in the US is considered a commercial machine here in the Philippines. Well, we made it back home from our little trip around to the mall. Going to Sbarro, eat some Italian. Nice lasagna, boy, that was great. Then from there, Ace Hardware. Man, they were playing some loud music for the festival. That's not gonna happen. I think they're gonna do a few performances here in the city, but because of COVID, of course, they're not gonna have the normal festival. Got me an air chuck for the tire for my new compressor. You know, a little simple chuck you clip in the end of your coupler there to air up tires. Got that there. Bought the guys a couple tape measures. So if somebody needs one, I see they have one, a wore out one or something, I give it. Done gave away a couple here recently already. Of course, they can use those beyond after this build. I'm always giving them tools. So got that, and I was ready to get out of that mall. And then we headed over to S&R. It's cool seeing a friend there and all, and getting a bunch of things we needed. But one of the most happy little things, of course, seeing friends is great too. But one of the most happy little things for me was getting a Dr. Pepper from right there in Plano, Texas. Boy, right there. Yeah, that is pretty cool right there. So you know what? It's the first time I've had a Dr. Pepper in a few months. So salute, cheers, and hello, Texas. Oh man, oop, gave me a hiccup. Oh man, that's so good. Had it iced down. You can see the coldness on that can. Had it iced down on the way home. That beef made it nice and cold. That frozen meat, man, this is good. So those little things I enjoy here. Little small can, not very big, but to just get that little things from back home that you enjoy. And it's little treats here, little morsels. Just like when the girls, when I say girls, talking about Melinda, her sister Bebe, when they're there in Texas, and all your Filipinas or Filipinos as well, and you get something there in the U.S. that's from back home here in the Philippines, like when y'all go to the Asian market, you know, and, oh man, there's some Jack and Jill or some Piotos or you know, all these different wonderful Philippine products, you know, you're happy for that, you know, man, there's something from back home, something that takes you back to a memory or a moment or something that you enjoy growing up here in the Philippines, and now you're abroad. It's these little things in life right here. Cherish them. Always cherish those little things. They're wonderful. So I'm gonna finish this Dr. Pepper. I'm going to help Melinda put all the groceries away, and I want to wish you all a very wonderful, wonderful day. I hope that you took some time to go out and relax and do something for yourself. Life's short. Enjoy it. Cheers.